My name is Sylvia Snowden, and I'm a painter. I'm from America, and I'm having an exhibition at Delisante Gallery, and this is the M Street series on white. I started painting when I was 4 years old in New Orleans, Louisiana. My parents introduced me, particularly my mother, introduced my brother and me to paint. And then as far as I can go back, it's to 4 years old. And she was very much interested in art. And our house had a lot of prints. She liked Picasso's Blue Period. And we had that all through the bathroom, throughout everywhere. And that's when I started developing as a painter. And then I went to Howard University. They introduced us to the world of art. And Howard University represented a milestone for many African American people, many. And I'm very proud to have graduated from there because there was such an emphasis on understanding your craft, mastering your craft. I also went to Le Grand Chaumière, which is in Paris, and Lois Mailou Jones took a group of us there where we painted from the figure, where we learned how to extend paint. And I am really an oil painter. I'm not an acrylic painter, though I use acrylics now. I'm an oil painter. Oil painting is of nature. Acrylic is plastic. What you can do with oil paint, you can't do with acrylic. Acrylic is something that's on the surface. Oil paint is something that you can work into. I am a figurative painter. I enjoy doing the figure. I enjoy the human figure. I was really introduced to color at a very young age, and by way of my mother. My mother loved color, and we lived around color. Our home was in color, but and her love of color, of course, influenced me with my love of color. Well, M Street simply is the street that I live on in Washington, D.C. And the names of these paintings are for people who lived on that street too. The names of the paintings are just for identification. I enjoy tactile texture. I like the human expression in paint. My work is not mechanical, it's not flat. And tactile texture for me gives life. Now, the specific problem for me that I wanted to face in this series had to do with the negative space, the white space. After you've painted for a long time, you become skilled at certain things. And so what happens is that I looked at these paintings and decided to put the figure on them and to leave the background white because the figure is the most important point. The figure is a statement that I was making about the condition that we all face as human beings. And this has nothing really to do with race nor gender. But what I'm talking about is on these particular paintings is the human condition, one that we all find ourselves in. They want to communicate with you. They want to communicate with the viewer. If you want to categorize my work as abstract expressionism, it would be in terms of structural abstract expressionism, which is based on the structure of the figure. Now, this work is more closely aligned with just plain expressionism. So there's the feeling of the pain of me and the human figure. I work in series just like a person writes a book. I have an idea, a thought that I want to express, and I analyze that thought as much as I can with different paintings. so that each painting represents a chapter in that book.